All right, welcome to another week, and thank you for staying in touch with us. It has been a very interesting week. During the past 5 days, we've seen a very good market run over the past 5 days. Pretty green. We have the S&P 500 going up about 1.15% over the past 5 days. We have the Nasdaq going up about 1%, and Dow Jones about almost 1% also in the past 5 days. So we've been seeing a couple of growth stocks going up, and it is quite good for us. We saw stocks like Xpeng, Neo, and other EV stocks having a very good run over the past 5 days. And some of the major events that happened during the week, we have Palantir, which is a platform for intelligence, signing a deal with the United States Intelligence Corporation. That was about 11 or 111 million dollars deal. So I believe that that's a kind of a good catalyst for Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR, and they could be a very good one on the long run. I'm seeing a revenue growth of about 48% in the past year, and actually 50% less than its all-time high price. So Palantir, obviously, we've been seeing it trending back and forth. Cathy Woods from ARK Invest have been buying more positions in this company, and we expect the company to have a very good bullish run in the next couple of years. And one of the key things that happened was the Wall Street bet. According to Jim Cramer from Mad Money CNBC, he said you must be crazy to be betting against the walls, or to be shorting um, GameStop or AMC, because the Wall Street bets are really strong. Whenever they look into a stock and they want to ride it up crazy, it goes up really crazy. And according to the news, about $13 billion is lost on the shots bets for GameStop and AMC. And going further, we saw AMC going up crazy, 116% in the past 5 days, going. And on Friday, we saw kind of like drop down period to the market close. Now, we don't know if this is going to continue up to next week. GameStop earnings announcement will be happening in the week after the second week of June. So I'm pretty sure that they would be dumping some of those stocks before the announcement. Obviously, I don't think GameStop is worth the valuation that is currently on the stock price. So GameStop and AMC had a great run. And also from the previous video, we mentioned that Nvidia, ticker symbol NVDA, which is the chip manufacturing company for GPUs and other gamer devices, announced a 4-to-1 split stock, which is actually a very good news for investors, as we're able to buy more into the company at a very better chip rate. And this is supposed to take place in June. That is this coming week, June 3rd, on on Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. And when we see this happening, I feel like the stock would be going very well. We saw an 8% run over the past 5 days, and currently Nvidia is not at its all-time high price, so we still have a lot of long run to go, and they are actually doing very well. And those are some of the major important things that happened last week. We also saw IPOE, the SPAC company, backed by Chamat, rising about 14% in the past almost 10 days from when Chamat came out to public, talking about the date has been set for the closure of the merger with Sophie. And Sophie is a company that is into financial or digital financial company. They have things like loan mortgages on their platforms, and several financial assistance for their users. And one of the very good thing about Sophie is they started enabling a cashback in crypto for their users. So I think when some of these companies are beginning to adapt into the crypto technology, we are seeing a very good run on how how this innovation reacts in the stock price. So that was a very good one. We also saw Beyond Meat, ticker symbol BYND, going up crazy in the past week. Even some of the publications from analysts or articles talk about Beyond Meat be the next target for Wall Street bets? Maybe, but we because we have about 22 to 24 or 25% that has been shot on Beyond Me currently. Although they had a big news talking about getting to the closure of the deal they have with KFC in China, and that could for alternate meats, and that could be a very good run for us. So Beyond Meat is one of the companies that we've mentioned before, talking about long term positions. Currently at a very discount price, about $142.7 right now. Could go up to its all time high price over $200, and you might want to watch out for that. We've always seen Beyond Meat go up crazy after a news comes up. For instance, in February 2021, when they had the news about the merger or the news about the deal with McDonald's, we saw a good run in the company. And now the news about China, the deal of KFC closing up, we also saw a good run. I believe when this deal is concluded, we will be seeing a very good one. And as long as we are able to be bullish over the bearish guy, that is the guys that shut the stock, we could see a very good potential in Beyond Meat. So, talking about what would be the target for the coming week. Now, in the coming week, a lot of things could continue. We could continue to see the AMC run up. We all know, as it happened previous months ago, when GameStop was a target, we saw this go up for 2 weeks. So we don't know if this is going to be a continual run for the next week, or we just have the hand in the previous week. But we will be watching out for how the Wall Street bets react in the coming week on AMC short, GameStop, as well as some of Wall Street bets favorite stocks such as Nokia, BB, BlackBerry. Some of those also were having a very good run during the past week. And some earnings announcement that are very important for next week. We have Zoom on Tuesday, which I mentioned last week. We're going to be seeing how they perform from the quarterly earnings announcement. We have Digital Turbine. Digital Turbine was supposed to announce last week, but they postponed the announcement based on the fact that they were trying to acquire a company called Fiber, and that was going to be an acquisition for over $600 million, and they were able to close the acquisition last week. So they postponed the earnings announcement to June 1, and I believe that this is going to be a very good run. I actually told some of my closest people to buy the options for the stock, because I feel like for them to have postponed the earnings announcement because of this acquisition, then we might be expecting a very big news during the earnings announcement. And also Digital Turbine, ticker symbol APPS, acquired another acquisition company, Accurs. That was sometime in February, and that was for over $400 million. Now, when we're looking at this company acquiring several competitors and expanding, we could see a very good potential for the company. We got into Digital Turbine at about the first buy for me was about $12 earlier last year, and currently trading at about $66.17, and its all-time high price going up about over $90. So I believe that during the earnings announcement on Tuesday, we would probably see a very good run in Digital Turbine. Now, talking about announcement for next week, we have Cloudera, ticker symbol CLDR. Those are part of the announcement we might be watching out for. We have CHPT, that is ChargePoint Technology. That is a very good, one of the top runners and a very good company in terms of EV charging stations. And we believe that this could be a very good one for the long run, because a lot of companies are beginning to move towards electric vehicle technologies. And now, one of the very good pick that I would be looking out for the very long run, maybe until 2025 or in the next 10 years, is Teladoc. Teladoc is currently trading at a very discount price, about $152 in the pre-market. and or post market rather, and we have the all-time high price at about $308. So this is a very big discount. This is a 50% discount from its all-time high price. Teladoc is a company that is involved in virtual healthcare service, and they have been growing over the years, and we can see this as a futuristic technology or disruptive innovation. And I would be getting in Teladoc on the long run, and I will be holding positions in this company. So I think you guys want to check out Teladoc. That's a very good company. And on June 1st, we'll be seeing the SPAC, which I mentioned earlier, IPOE, changing to ticker symbol SOFI, SOFI. SOFI is a social finance company, which I've mentioned earlier, and they have been really doing well. A lot of us are looking out for how they're going to perform after the listing. We all know that a lot of times when companies get into a merger, there's a very high short value. We might see a big run up and then a drop, and then the stock price begin to regularize and picks in based on financial statements, earnings, and other data that could really influence the stock price. Now, those are the most important things that I've collected for this week. And let me know in the comments below what you think about the coming week. What positions do you think we should look into? And wishing you guys a very successful next week trading week. And see you in the next video. Thank you.